Hey guys, it is me again, the broke beauty guru, the ring queen Lexa Rose, with another episode of Wrestling with Beauty. And today, if you can't tell, it is a very special Steven Universe episode. I started with the pink diamond look and I was really happy with it. So today I'm going to do a look inspired by my favorite crystal gem, Garnet. So I want to keep this short and simple. If you know the show Steven Universe, you know it's about a group of renegade gems who saved the earth, and one of these gems, rose quartz, ended up having a child who she gave her life force up to have, which is Steven, who now has a little pink gem in his belly. Now, if you watch the show, you'll know exactly who rose quartz is and the whole entire story and who Steven really is. And if you're caught up, that's great. If you're not, I'm not going to spoil it for you. But we're going to do one of my favorite crystal gems, which is Garnet. The moment I fell in love with her was when I found out that she was a fusion of ruby and sapphire. And she says that she's made with love. And it's stronger than anything, which is true, especially when she beats the piss out of Jasper. She's voiced by Estelle, one of the most talented singers I've ever heard. And if you don't know who Estelle is, look up American Boy featuring Kanye West. You'll be my American boy. That's her. So I already was a huge fan from Jump Street, and I definitely wanted to do a look that honored Estelle and honored Garnet because it's my favorite character. She's very motherly, she's very cool, calm, and collective, but still can whoop ass when she has to. But again, I don't want to spoil it, so just know that Garnet is definitely one of the most awesome crystal gems. So let's get this tutorial started, and I hope that you guys enjoy. I hope you've been enjoying all my other tutorials, and yeah, let's do this, okay? First, we're gonna start off with our primer, and we're going in with our, of course, the Professional Primer by Benefit, which has been really one of my go-tos. I mean, I have other primers that are really, really good, but you know, I have a full bottle of this. Why am I gonna waste it? I'm the broke beauty guru, so let's do this. Okay, so I decided to do something a little bit different. I'm always trying to get out of my comfort zone. I'm always trying to do new things. So I did my eyebrows and primed my eyes first. And we're just gonna do the eye look first and then do the rest of the full face. Only because at least if somebody comes in and I'm like only doing my full face, I can kind of finish the rest, like, yeah. So, with that being said, we're going to go right into this palette and take me back to Brazil. And what we're going to do is we're going to draw stars on the eyes, but only do like a half a star, because if you notice that Garnet has kind of half a star, but it's kind of sideways, we're going to just do the top part of the star. So, let me go get my brushes and we'll get started. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go into this light pink and this little darker pink, and we're going to just use that to build up the crease. Now we're going to build up that pink intensity, and we're going to just hit up this pink with the same brush. Doesn't matter. Because what we're going to do is we're going to do a cut crease of the star. Using that same brush, we're going to go right into this dark purple and this black, and we're just going to kind of deepen the crease. So now that we've got this all on, we're going to start drawing the stars. So I'm going to grab my concealer brush and my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and we're just going to load it up a little bit, and we're going to draw the stars on the eyelids. Okay, so apparently that brush wasn't working, so I'm going to grab this flat angled, this small angled brush, and we're going to use it to draw the stars on the eyes. I feel like this is going to work a little bit better to actually draw the stars, so I get finer points with it. Okay, so I'm not gonna film like the whole entire two-step process, so we're just gonna let you know, going back in, going to do another star, then repeat it twice. So this is the first process, cover, second, cover, third, voila. So we're just gonna fast forward it, you know, I'm gonna do the rest of it off camera, and then you'll see the finished result. Okay, so we grabbed our Huda Beauty, and because it's empty, I just opened it and popped it all over my face. And now what we're going to do is we're going to just kind of start putting on the foundation. It's contour time. We're going to go right into our Hula Quickie and our Tarte Shape Tape that we've been using to kind of do the art. Now, we grab our sponge and blend. Okay, so now that we've got everything put on, we're gonna go right into our contour powder. I'm gonna grab this brush, I'm gonna go with the brown contour first. Now we're gonna set the powder. We're gonna grab this brush and we're just gonna kind of just dab on the highlight parts. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna smoke out the bottom lash line and we're gonna go right into that purple again. And then we're gonna add yellow in the inner corners. Ooh, bitch. So now what we're gonna do is we are gonna go with the blush. And of course, our Tarte Amazonian, and we're gonna go in with our brush. I'm really loving this Rose Quartz collection. I think it's so appropriate to be using it. So we're just gonna throw it in there. Okay, so now we're gonna go with the highlight. We're gonna go into Purple Horseshoe and Blue Moon. And then what we're gonna do is, we're gonna use a separate brush to put the highlight on the brow bone. But we're gonna use Pink Heart for the inner corner, just so it doesn't take away from the yellow. Perfect brush to use to put in the brow bone highlight and the inner corner highlight. We're gonna go right into Pink Heart and we're gonna just apply that. Okay, we're gonna throw on some mascara because I had to do the liner first. Final step is gonna be the lips. I'm gonna take my Care Bear Matte Liquid Lipstick and we're gonna grab Tender Heart, actually Share Bear and Grumpy Bear, which are these two colors, and we're gonna create a really pretty ombre look, so. Okay, so this is the completed look, dedicated and inspired by Garnet from Steven Universe. I hope you guys really like it. I had a lot of fun making it, even though once again, it's out of my comfort zone. I don't know if you could see it. I did the best I could considering my hand was a little shaky because I was nervous, and I was also in a rush because I do these right before work, so I was on a time constraint. But this is my finished look, dedicated to Garnet, my favorite crystal gem, even though I was born in November and my birthstone is a citrine. But again, this has been another episode of Wrestling with Beauty, and I was your host, the Broke Beauty Guru, Lexa Rose. And I hope you guys enjoyed these videos. Now, it's time for my real job to take care of my babies.